And here we are, we're finally back with more, Mario Adventure 2. Also, no, don't digest your monitors at all. I, finally managed to get the GameCube version running. Figured this would also be a good opportunity to test out the new, converter I got, which is basically just a, converter which, well, converts AV cables to, HDMI, so I could use the good old classic yellow, white, and red cables with this setup, giving it that more sort of authentic look. Hopefully it doesn't look too terrible on your end. Some delicious 480p. Yeah, that's sort of the impression I was going. Also, nice little bonus with this, this whole setup. I just need to, get up to flip the switch, so if you excuse me. Yep. I can do 4:3 aspect ratio with this one, meaning I can also then potentially switch to this. Yes, now we're talking. Now it's kicking in. Just feel free to let me know which one you prefer. I think I'll stick with this, at least briefly for the time being, because I'm gonna be honest. With thinking with how certain movies also do 16:9 or 4:3, which is basically just take the 4:3 image and just snip the top bits off so it fits in a 16:9 stream, so I'm starting to wonder if this is like the intended experience. Also, since I'm here, I can also do this. Just effect filters. Bring that saturation all. There we go. There we go. Now we're playing Zack Snyder's Super Mario Sunshine. In any case, let's eventually march our way over to the next level. The director's vision. We finally got it. We finally got it. It's finally here on full glorious display. Yeah, I'll just take this off. I don't think you'll be wanting to see this in black and white for the entire duration, so, in any case, just go with the full Mario falling to his death in slow-mo. I'm sure there's gonna be a fair bit more of that this time around. Anyways, let's finally get moving. Oh, on my end, that looks especially crispy. Isn't this beautiful, everyone? Depression era Aldo film is exactly the same, but a loaf of bread costs 2,000 coins. Oh yeah, I just remember before we go into the thing properly, I just realized I can try doing the thing now. Hopefully this doesn't completely tank performance. Yeah, now we're there. I was a chuckster. It's like now we're talking. Now it's really kicking in. Let's get going finally. It's like now I'm feeling it. Dunebud Sandcastly Secret. I have a bad feeling about this one, and oh yeah, I think this is also the, I want to say the debut of the Cataquack, so I'm not sure if whether it was this or Double Dash. Mario, that's not water I'm spraying. Well, so this is yet another remix of, what was it, Rico Harbor and, Pianta Hills. Honestly, I do still have a lot of fondness for this particular track. If it wasn't for the Cataquacks, I wouldn't mind just sort of spending a fair bit of time just relaxing here, and, also that. This is gonna be quite interesting trying to find all the stuff I need to, because obviously picture quality is not exactly on par with what you'd expect. A sandcastle, of course. With a big, massive arrow next to it, as if to imply, yes, just go in here, you dummy. First music to this level has wedged into my brain, especially a little train whistle. Oh yeah, I remember. I also remember this one being a bit of a pain. Like, oh boy, POV accurate representation of you trying to get your life together this year. It's all just crumbling away in front of you and behind. I'm gonna hear this sound at my nightmares tonight. The sound, I mean. I mean, saying that... that went surprisingly smoothly. I mean, obviously, I know there's, like, red coin missions to these missions, which I'm not going to be doing. Good news, I found my GameCube, so I just need a spare HDMI and I'll be all set. Excellent! Very excellent. Again, just let me know if you're sick and tired of this, of how this looks. Also, he's back with his googly-moogly eyes. Yeah, just let me know if you're sick of this, of how this looks, and I'll, switch back to, what I was using last time. Just let you know, this was the intended original vision. Mirror Madness! You would have hated this acapella music remix of this, both when I was given this. I mean, that's definitely fair. Just so you know, buddy, I'm only doing this as part of my community service, don't you know? Hey, Remy, you were finally able to catch up one of these streams. We're just taking this in a new... oh, the legendary the Sandbird. That's going to be fun. Like, even I know to quake in fear at the mention of the Sandbird. Anyways, yeah, we're just trying something a little bit... We're being experimental this stream. We're sort of really going into the hashtag aesthetic. Gonna have to remember how to actually get up. This'll probably work. I mean, surely. Just a matter of using the spin jump in order to actually get... Right, I think, these guys have to be, like, lured to the edge before I'm able to do the funny slam. And then jam. I'm guessing at the very least. That's it. Over here, buddies. Drive it to the edge. Oh, that's right. I have water. That's how you do it. To upset the balance of the force. Get over there, you dunces. The balance has shifted. Can you stop? Up. I missed. Excellent. Well, looks like you came from a data center. What, just the water in my tank or the water out there? Because with how this looks, I can definitely see either way. Mario, they're styling on you. Get over there, you yobbos. Whee! Oh, I think it's just the case you have to... I was thinking you had to aim it at, like, the thing in the middle, but all you have to do is just sort of knock them off the... I get it now. All you have to do is just sort of knock them all off the... Wait, you only have to do that one for one... Oh. 2 areas left. Oh, I can just see this being just a bundle of laughs. Bottom right, bottle of enchanted looking tank. Oh. Thank you, Invisible Bigfoot. Well, admit, I am also weirdly nostalgic for this music from a, I want to say old, but it's not so much old, just this one YouTube group from, from like a couple years ago. I'll probably share it in the VC once this is over. There we go. Now it's, oh. You're supposed to do the magnifying glass plus sun equals burn wiggler burn. I don't know, he still looks pretty comfy up there. Still looks pretty content with his lot in life. Even if he is slowly getting, sun roasted. Sun roasted caterpillar. Lovely. Yeah, I think you were supposed to do, this one first. Away you go. There, now it's time for you to cook. You just literally fell apart like something out of a Lego game. He's got the heat sink to like 3 on his heater. No, it's a 6 and he's dead. Way to take a soul, everybody. Way to watch that thing just fall apart as it burned horrendously from the horrible life-giving sun. Yeah, he is just dead. Anyways, yay! More shine sprites. Isn't it just amazing, everybody? I just know that the worst is yet to... I am very much dreading what happens when we eventually get to Sandbird. More Bowser needs to watch his back. Roasted caterpillar. We're gonna be eating that in like a year. Oh. I think he's mad that I turned him into a Lego Mon last mission. Alright, let's see how we can contend with this behemoth of the boss. Yeah, I see how it is now. Oh. Poor thing just sort of, tripped and fell, looks like. I mean, I will say, this is definitely a step up in the Wiggler fight from 64. I mean, not that that was difficult, that was just a single Wiggler, as opposed to, this absolute pain train of a unit. He's back and he's yep. I like how the music gets faster here as well, that's kind of cute. That's it, get over here, you. Oh my gods! See up. Oh lord, he coming! Alright, I think I just need to time it a little bit better. Kick him in the segments. There we go, he fell over. This must just be giving him, like, the worst indigestion. Up. Puppy power. That boy really can't move. Oh, Lord, he coming. Just furiously just running in a circle. Sleep it, no sunscreen, these shoes are probably full of sand. Oh yeah, they would probably be full of sand, wouldn't they? Yeah, I think this looks like he's dead set on just, running over betwixt these segments, so... I guess I'll just wait for him to come to me. I mean, or just run over to where he is, I guess. That also works. Probably just wants me to come over here. Oh, the humanity! Okay. You saw me, right? Oh, somehow I'm still alive after that, though I probably shouldn't be. Just from shame alone. Keep getting my buttons mixed up. There we go. Turn him into like marshmallow fluff. Some man are gonna run on a pattern, no, you better get in my way. Like, I'm just gonna sit here running in a set circle. If you bump into me, it's your own fault. Wigglers can never know peace in this universe. So Wiggler Expense Descent mean it was made by wasn't made by Bowser. It's just a construct of Delfino Plaza. It's like the haunted spirits of many aggravated tourists that got ripped off here because this whole place is like is probably just the most egregious tourist trap. I mean, just taking away the whole oh, here we go, Sandbird. Just committed another crime of killing it. Well, you know, Mario, he is prone to just killing innocent creatures. The Sandbird is born, and it hates you. This place is the rest of Mario and doing it doesn't look very exciting. Yeah! Like, this looks very tourist trappy at the end of the day. Even with the whole sort of wrongly being accused of vandalization and being forced to do community service as a result. Even putting that aside, this place must just be kind of horrendous to walk around with, just all the like cataquacks and whatnot. Even just the local wildlife just absolutely ruining your day. So, okay, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to find a way up into the thing. Shouldn't be too difficult to get up. Oh, I'm sensing trampoline. I was wrong. This is not a trampoline. There we go. Trampoline. Let's see, what are these all locals? Keeps talking about jumping into that hole down there. This is just insane and it's impossible. Well, that's basically just explaining how you play the Vigigum. There we go. And did I miss Galaxy 3? Should we get Galaxy 4 a bit as well since a Mario game? Well, here we go. I've sort of been dreading this thing whole game. Thankfully, the sand doesn't disintegrate, but however, it just moves a whole bunch. So I'm probably going to die at least 5 times here, I'm reckoning. At least there's plenty of 1-ups. And gotta be sure to dodge all the blue coins here. No, no! 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 That's like the worst thing that could possibly happen here. Just not only screw myself over with Sandbird. Get myself another blue coin. And no one was annoyed from Player's T forever because no, that wasn't a free. Alright, here we go again. I'm gonna get the tail one first. There we go. Now we just got to stay aboard. I'm fairly certain this music must bring out a lot of PTSD when it comes to Mario players. Because this is usually associated with some of the more egregious missions. Like the whole Acid River one, and one which in fairly soon we're gonna have to visit again. So there we go, 7 coins. Now we just gotta fairly certain we gotta just ride it until we find coin number 8. And fairly certain it just appears on like a platform or something. Can you stop, sir? Can you sir? Voice of River in German, it's Gift River. Grift River. This is back as the active palette levels for it. Yeah. I kind of forgot that whole, it just rolling around as a thing. I'm gonna have to be prepared for that next time. No. I'm scared. I'm scared and disoriented. Yeah, I think we gotta prepare for it to bank by just going over this way. This is fairly certain how it works, you see. You gotta go over here, and then wait for it. There we go. Banking. Banking. No! It's okay, the Chico email will probably make me well, we're probably gonna have to do the Pachinko one at some point, right? Just for the sake of it. Yeah, I think you just gotta, wait for it to circle around the top of the tower. I think that's how it goes. Probably thinking safest place to be would be, just standing on the side of his neck. That's probably the safest bet. Assuming that I'm able to actually land on there. And recall if it's optional how you unlock the rocket nozzle. Pretty sure the rocket nozzle is, something you unlock on a per level basis. It seems to be how it normally is. From my experience, at the very least. Up. And so begins the bankening. I'm ready for you this time! There we go, I'm ready for you this time. I was gonna say, it's gonna be quite awkward when it banks back around. Ooh! By the skin of my, my buck teeth. Or is it gonna bank the other way? Is that how it goes now? I'm not sure how tall this tower even is. Seems fairly placated now. Up. There we go. Sandbird defeated. Will the sandblocks fall apart over time? I mean, that was the secret level. This is Sandbird. Sandbird is completely different. A completely different beast. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to save and continue. With my 1 blue coin to my name. So, so much for that challenge. Probably would have been better off just resetting the game at that point. Just sort of save myself the humiliation. Anyways. Next level. Sand Sprint. Oh boy. Hope you're prepared for a race. Unfortunately, Koopa the Quick called in sick, so we couldn't join us for this race. Instead, we got whoever this Paintissimo. Yeah, whoever this jonkler is. Current record is 35. I'm not 100% certain on where I'm going yet. Just making this up as I go along. He looks like evil Twinkle. I can kind of see it. Don't fail. Oh. The glide failed me. Oh, there's a thing here. Is this gonna be my salvation? Quite the opposite, in fact. Yeah, I don't remember the way up here. A whopping 47 seconds. Okay, now that I've gotten up here. I was gonna say, it shouldn't be too difficult, and then that happens, so... Let me get... Yep, he's still Yep, there he is. Yeah, that's right, whoop it up. Flap biscuit. And Mario just dies of shame. Stupid is a normal game and it gave the colorblind filter to... It's not a colorblind filter. Right? Mario spontaneously dies of cardiac arrest. So, how... It doesn't look too bad on my end, surely. Could Nintendo fall off this and give more... Your deliverance is about to come, human! I heard that you're definitely allergic to cringe, human! But watch this! Watch these sick moves, yes! Turn the blue turned on to a greener dial, you made it to the right normal dial. One of us must die here. All right, let's see how you handle this. Oh, he goes all the way over here. I see. With the cheeky wall jump. That makes more sense now. Come on, Mario, up! Oh! By the skin of my teeth. You're pretty good. Grown ever so slightly in my esteem. On Toto's your dial. Well, there we go. That's the first of the races. Still bummed out about them failing that blue coin challenge. Oh well. I was gonna say at the very least the worst of it is behind us with regards to this level, then I remembered, oh wait, the worst is yet to come. Let's see, red coins! This is probably gonna be a nice relaxed one, surely. You know, we just gotta, go skinny dipping in the coral reef. And have Jean-Michel Cousteau just constantly lecturing us about how we're the scum of the earth. That's how that works, right? You know, something, pollution, ruining the coral reefs, humans bad, that sort of thing. Favorite? Oh. You make it seem as though this one is going to be, quite a harrowing one. I mean, I could see red coins just fine down here. Unless there's one which is, like, super, obnoxiously hidden. It's gonna be fun. Because again, I can't help but feel... You know, of all the missions that you could say is your favorite, the fact you say this one kind of concerns me a little. What if we gave the coins fish? Oh. Okay, so I guess the coins just move. Ah, that definitely sounds like a bundle of fun. Sure, there's one in here. Yes. So I do find it weird just how the red coins here just seem to have arguably the most unique sound effects of them out of all the games, as opposed to just stuff like the new Super Mario Bros. Games just copying the oh, there's one. Even with how oh, I see the problem. It phased into the wall. Oh. He's gonna come out here, surely. I'm gonna sneak up on him. That's really the Koinski clip from terrain. Miyamoto, we ask you why. I'm asking that too, as well. There we go. Oh, that's the only one which can clip through walls. Here's the last one. Yeah, that's a very good testament to this game's sort of jank, isn't it? You never see that happen in the galaxy. Also, just with this setup, it's just kind of a shame that I don't have my Wii anymore. Because I imagine playing that with this sort of extra crusty setup is going to be amazing. Once this took 30 minutes... Oh. And Galaxy just get flicked into a black hole. But yeah, there is also that. You know, just bringing back a lot of fun memories of Galaxy. I'm trying to remember one of the more... I guess there's that swamp level where you have to use the Wiimote to push Mario around. And the bubble missions particularly I wasn't too fond of. Anyways. It's time to fight the Faker again. Just sort of chilling there on the beach. Yep, there he is. Stop threatening me. Yeah, these Piantas must be like dumb as a box of rocks. Also, fairly certain there's supposed to be like some kind of like shotgun blast you can do with Flood. Not entirely certain how you're supposed to do that. I'm fairly certain it's... I want to figure out how it works, because it sounds useful. As opposed to just me just sort of sitting here dribbling constantly. I'm just gonna hit you with the classic urinal stream. But to click the triggers if the controller supports it. Oh. Up. I'm not done with you yet, mister. I think it just took pity on me, honestly. A plus spray click. There we go. I was wondering how you did that. Or just said, alright, end it. I mean, after that display with Sandbird, I can't exactly blame him. Like, dude, that was embarrassing. Anyways, time for, one of the more infamous missions in this game, I'm sure. It's all the missions for this... No, it's not, Val. You know bloody well, you know... Good thing there's nothing more. Poor Val. I made a promise to myself that I would do this. I'm not gonna live my life the way the boss did. Alright, it's time to suffer as Mario partakes in Sisyphus Simulator. My favorite. I remember this mission at the very least being rather infamously bad. Can't play with melons. Well, I figured that was just sort of a normal thing, really. I think that was the wrong thing. Let me just double check. My button combos are failing. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now we're all set for this level. Yes. Rise, my unholy minion. Melones. When do we get to play? We're playing with them right now. We're playing with them and it's gonna turn out to not be very fun. So, I'm curious as to what the optimal way of going about this is, because obviously you don't want to go into the lines. And part of me kind of feels that you're supposed to go this way. It's nice that at the very least you can use the flood to position it. It's honestly, this is kind of like the ball rolling puzzle in 06, except I remember this not being quite as horrific, except minus the whole clipping thing. Yes, it is pretty big, isn't it? Somehow we need to get this down the thing into the thing in order to celebrate the Watermelon Festival. Okay, I think I'm on the right track here. Just thanks, game. Really appreciate you just undoing all my progress. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now the marine biology's kicking in. At least I'm assuming you have to bring it down this route. Teleporting. Yes, they just have teleporting powers, unlike me. Oh. No. And so the tale of Sisyphus begins. Just got it casually rolling this this melon up a hill. Unlike you, yes. How long do you reckon we're gonna be on this segment? I can't help but wonder. I think I'm best off just trying to just go for this normally. I think this most. Oh, thanks, game. The rest of the stream. Let's see, how long is your stream? I mean, it's usually like, 2.5 hours, so we'll see if it really is this egregious. Because the plan was we still have, like, Pingus Park to go through as well. Up. Well, then again, comparing this to the 06 ball rolling puzzle, at least in 06 you could skip it. You know, you could just casually clip through the wall out of bounds and just not have to do it as opposed to this. Why did it explode? I don't know. I have legitimately no idea. The game just decided, you know what? This is payback for you getting the singular blue coin. Perish. Feeling a little bit more confident now. At least up until we get to, the gap. Mind the gap, everybody, between the path and the melon. Yep. This is why Peach only gives Mario a kiss. He's terrible at handling melons. That explains a lot. Funny enough, there's a next point to this level that involves damage clipping your way past the Oh. That's something I'm probably gonna have to learn at some point in order to, endure the pain. I think it's also wise to know when it's a lost cause. Yep, it's just down there now. First try to blasting a million with water until it's safe to get them. Well, yeah, but there's like a bajillion cataquacks in the way. And that being said, I don't think it's despawned yet. It's just sort of chilling down there. Watch as I go down there and immediately it just explodes. Let's see, it's time... Never mind. I was about to say it's time to play football with the cataquacks. Guiding it down this... I mean, I feel as though as long as I'm able to bypass those cataquacks down in Furry, you could slide along the melon once you enter the path by redirecting you to the beach. You're just being squished, your melons against the building. Slide along the melon once you enter the path, redirecting towards the beach and temporarily getting rid of the cataquack. Please don't stay stuck forever, you gotta ground pound while they're still in this. See. No, no. That's like the most precarious that melon has ever been. Oh, never mind. Fairly certain I could say a fair few things about the designers of this particular mission, but I think I'll withhold them for the moment. Wonderful. I can see why a lot of people don't tend to have fond memories of Sunshine after this, to be perfectly honest. Just look at this. Like, this part I don't feel is so bad. It's just getting onto that path is the problem. I am sort of thinking here, what if I just, yes, there we go. Now we're cooking. We're cooking with the gas. I need to turn off the stove. Okay, so, we're at the beach. Now it's just time to play football. Now I guess this is the tricky part, because of course, the Piantas couldn't just design this pier in a straight line, could they? There we go. And I noticed apparently you can know the cataquacks into the doom birds, you spray the launch them into the... Well, thankfully I didn't have to do any of that. I just did that by sheer dumb luck. Look at those mountains. Yeah, that's, I'm just gonna say I got lucky that time around. That was heinous. That's like one of the many heinous mission designs that this game is known for having. And this level has like two of the worst ones. and drops it into the blender in the victory animation. Well, yeah. Obviously, we gotta see him suffer. Anyways, that's enough of, Jelly Beach. I actually got, like, definitions for all of them. That's kind of cute. I just wanted to check, oh, there we go, totals. Looking good. This game does not have as much goop cleanup as you'd expect. I kind of let the mechanic was in the hotel level. Oh yeah, I am very much dreading the hotel level in that regard. That's, that one instills me with dread. It's much easier with a shotgun spray. Yeah. Which is why I'm glad I learned it, finally. Now I get to watch this cutscene again. I smell it, something's going to happen, but where? Maybe it's something to do with the giant, spiky-looking boat right in front of you. Have you ever considered that? Thankfully, I was able to teleport over here due to the cutscene logic. So, like, took you long enough. What were you doing? Pushing a melon down a hill? Again, what is up with that freaky-looking tongue? Oh, nice. Just spraying with water as you go along.
That is
Pingas Island.
Melon's secret hideout must be there.
We got to go now to Pingas Island. Today we are going to talk about the Pingas. I got cutscenes don't account for the iron being brighter than they expected. So, like... Yeah, that's, over here, Pingas Island does look kind of depressing, doesn't it? Anyways, cannon time! It just blasts into the sky and absolutely completely misses the park. Mecha Bowser appears, oh boy! I'm fairly certain there's another thing here which, oh. Oh nice, we just have guys casually on fire. I'm fairly certain there's a particular mechanic here, or at least a glitch. I'm remembering there was some kind of glitch here. Though, not entirely certain as to the context behind it. I'm fairly certain it'll come to me eventually. Where you can basically take damage while still, talking to NPCs. Can't miss it, oh boy. Love those little... Oh, I'm sure we're going to, hear a lot about them as we go on. Also, Mario just finally working up a sweat here. Just... Damn, that melon was torture. Oh, here we go again, right into the thick of it. Where do you think you're going? Oh, I can just walk on water, I guess. Like, they really just wanted to showcase off their reflective water, effects here. Just to show up, just to one-up Sonic Adventure. Like, imagine if Chaos had done the same sort of refractive effect that, Shadow Mario has. But yeah, somehow he had time to hide this underneath the park.
What happened? Did the perpetrator get away?
Seriously, I cannot see anything, your big head is in the way. Why'd you wear this massive hat? Dreamcast would have exploded. Well, it did, didn't it? Went out of sale before this game came out. That's a cool stock GIF effect. Fairly certain I saw that on the intro to the Nostalgia Critic. Whoever I just... These guys just the most out-of-touch motherfluffers ever, aren't they? The hero's vehicle. Oh yes, just free rides on the roller coaster and rockets, I guess, because why not? Focus M. Jeez, that thing already looks like it's about to fall apart with how much it's sparking. Even Robotnik would look at the build quality of that and just like, this thing looks like a massive hunk of junk. It's going to fall apart any minute. Music also sounds like something you'd hear in Double Dash. Dying. How'd I miss that? It was 3 feet in front of me. Yeah, this ought to do it. He was threaded the soldier rig out like he did in front of Bowser. I gotta admit, this is probably a very unsafe looking a fairly reasonably unsafe looking roller coaster, isn't it? Also, that's a lot of bullet bills. Dying. It'd be nice if oh. Well, I think I got him. Oh. That was a very abrupt way of ending it. Well, also that's, I can't believe it. Mario died for real, in real life. Alright, back to Pingus Island. Local bun blasted off a roller coaster. Wouldn't be the first time. There we go, actually getting some parkour in there. Also, nice to know that I can't skip the cutscenes at all. Isn't that amazing? So you just get to watch that whole affair over and over again. Because this game is very well optimized and put together.
That is Pina Island. The villain's secret hideout must be there.
Beep boop Pingus Island. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go again. This time for sure. Roller coaster only supports one ride. Yeah, exactly. The queues of that thing must be monstrous. Like, you know, with how, with Disneyland, they basically worked queuing out to, like, a science. With all the, like, various systems they have, like Fast Pass and Lightning Lane and whatnot. This park probably doesn't have any of that. This is like the 2000s, when Fast Pass was still a, relatively new concept, I'm sure. So it's like the queues for this singular roller coaster with one occupant. It's a wonder people even come to this park. Like, the queues must just lap around the entirety of the island. Water looking like gelatin.
What happened? Did the perpetrator get away?
Oh boy, here we go again. Yes, yes, just get on with it. So, I guess the way this goes, right, is you only shoot him when you're in range of him. Just spend the rest of the fight just spraying the bullet bills that come forward and backward, and then put 1 foot forward. Oh, I actually managed to nail that one. Like, how very kind of them to just have all these water sprays here so that I am able to refresh my my water-powered weapon. I see you there. Yeah, okay, so I think since we're now out of range of the thing, we just have to focus on bullet bill. Wait, I'll just try to snipe him from afar. That also... Oh. It was that simple. Yeah, not going to lie, your robotic build quality is absolute garbage. Oh, and here comes the twist. Absolutely speechless.
Leave my mama alone, you bad man.
How did she manage to birth that?
Mama, Peach, I'm your mama?
Yeah, that must have been like 9 months of absolute agony.
He told me my mama got kidnapped by a bad man named Mario.
So
Also something about Luigi, I'm guessing.
So I came here to rescue her.
So the graffiti, that was you?
You don't say.
This is my magic brush. When I draw with this, all my wishes come true.
You must have some very flopped up wishes.
A strange old man in a white coat.
But why would you pretend
Oh, once again, we get another addition into the EGAD gaming cinematic universe.
He never fight fair.
He said,
Junior, you gotta try to outsmart Mario.
so I tried to get Mario sent to prison. But they
Well,
didn't
that's
let me.
definitely one.
And
That's
now
definitely one way of
he's
going about
rich
things.
again. You
I wish for my commission Q to be clear. Reasonable wishes. Is right on this? What does PC? Oh, well, I don't remember, but maybe I did. Well, we don't know what Bowser and Peach got up to whilst Mario was trying to get through all the levels. Like, we don't know what was going on with them.
Not again.
Okay, bye, I suppose.
It appears to be heading toward Corona Mountain.
Yep, good old COVID Mountain, good old Coof Mountain. The fact she doesn't deny it is hilarious. Implying that the various fan arts I tend to see of Bowser and Peach is indeed canonical. You think Bowser used Bullet Bill as protection as I tried to avoid the C word, but it sounds worse. Nah, knowing him was probably Magnum Bill. Voice acting in this is like you got a massive concussion when the plane had a rocky landing. I hate that does sound about right. Anyways, this is basically where the plot stops. As far as I'm aware. It's just, yep, we just got some of that sort of big plot thing. We know where we need to go. But unfortunately, in order to get there, we basically have to waste a whole bunch of time going through the rest of this game's levels in order to unlock the way into the Coof Caverns. Because now we gotta go and blow up Monty Mole. Just basically die with that robot. I don't think there's any more cuts. Yeah, there isn't. So it's really just me going up against Magnum Bill. I'm guessing the thing is you gotta keep an eye out for the homing bills. The bills that the bullet bills that just want to glomp you. Yep, here it comes. It's a bomb! Here's the final question of whether or not Yoshi is real in this game. He's just a part of Mario's imagination. Like, much like everything else in this series. Come on, pick up the bomb. There we go. Now we're doing it. Just casually playing basketball with wind-up bombs. As is our want in this life. Coming in from downtown. Again, why'd you make a paintbrush that uses sentient pig creatures that feel pain? No, just because... Oh. I'm guessing this is another, secret mission. Yep. So he's still around just casually teleporting all over the place, even though we know his identity. Oh, look at those old Yoshi story-looking backgrounds. Doesn't it just want to make you play something else? As opposed to, participating in disassociation the level? I'm sure this is how it feels, right? Brr, brr, brr. Let's see. Is this going to be a mistake going up here? Yes. Oh, I see how it goes. Yoshi's story kind of oh. Well, that's kind of a shame. I was thinking that it would be kind of neat. I'm too fast, too quick. Now I gotta do that whilst over the abyss. I'm too fast for you. That was like one of the easy ones so far. Doesn't hold up. Yeah, that is kind of a shame. Still recommend you play it because you get to experience the Joshi rap. Oh, that sounds amazing. Obviously gotta play through the whole game to experience that, surely. Well, you know, I could just do this funny thing. I could just do the funny thing. Which is how most people experience, video game cutscenes nowadays. Just give it a sec. Just, gotta load it up because I wasn't sure how this is gonna, operate, with VBridger. In your own time, just, here we go. Now we're cooking it. Now we're doing it. We don't want that. We want proper tars. That's to be pushed over the current setting. Oh, this sounds pretty apt. Oh yeah. I think I might have heard this somewhere before. In like a YouTube poop or something. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. We gotta get back to the funny morrow. Back to work. Moments. That was basically... Oh, so it just loops indefinitely. Wonderful! Anyways, this is back to more suffering in Pingus Land. Good for one playthrough. Yeah, I've been calling this Pingus Island this whole time, but I've been missing a trick so far. Thank you, Yoshi-Rap, for causing an avalanche. I mean, obviously, I gotta do the thing now. Watch, you confounded thing.
was a town that worked so hard. There was just no time for penis
You probably can't hear that.
on this one particular day. When out of nowhere,
Robotnik land. We finally got it.
and out stepped
There he is, just casually just limping out of his bus. Aesthetic. Yeah, this is like in the glory days of YouTube, back when it was all about expressing yourself and not appeasing corporate over. Where did the sign go? I will admit, though, if anything, he does have a lot of moves. Robotnik knows how to jive. To think this is all that he wanted to do at the end of Adventure 1.
Yeah, was right. In the end, no one ever
Just make Six Flags.
I just wonder what Ganon's up to.
Oh, they even had dolphins as well. Isn't that amazing? It's Pingus time with Bugs fluffing Chungus. I saw him there at the end. You can't fool me, game. Anyways. Actually, enough of that for now. Oh. Yeah, I just saw what the flood tank looks like. It's just straight up green. Made Six Flags especially for Sonic. He was denied his Pingus for it. Anyways, enough fooling around. Let's Alright, we need to do red coins. My favorites. This is going to be amazing. Slipping up and down these slippery pirate ships. Isn't this just the best thing? I mean, Chungus have already got a big bun in front of us. Quite you. Yep, hope you like platforms that constantly slant from side to side. This is what you're going to be dealing with now. Words formatted. You did all the things, Neuvert. You did everything. All the things and more are stuff that you are responsible for, including me falling off there. The camera is now specifically your fault. Oh, I see that blue coin over there. You can't make me, game. You can't make me. Whoa, Nelly. I think I did actually go on one of these as a kid. One which went upside down like that. I don't think anybody in the family quite liked it, though. Oh, nice. Did there actually a blue gust of wind that access straight through the game had so much sliding, but yeah. Like, this is one of the main things I remember from Mario Sunshine and 64. Just everything but Galaxy, honestly. Just a lot of just slipping and sliding all over the place. Like you're on wet banana. Here we go. Now we're doing it. Now I just got to avoid... can I actually... Oh. I can't use the thing here. Well, isn't that just amazing? Okay, I think I know how I'm supposed to go about this. I think. Just gotta treat this like roach infested. Thank you, camera, for presenting me with a distinct lack of depth perception. My favorite thing about platforming, my favorite enemy to face in a platforming game, the camera. That's and just phasing through things. This time for sure. Boat. Dark Souls is technically a complex platform. I may suppose you could go that route. Mr. Dark Souls 2 enjoyer. Wait a second, wait. I think I'm being dumb about this. Don't let Inferno Plus hear you, we'll get Dark Souls Sunshine. I mean, I can certainly imagine a Dark Souls game just running around these levels. That's, or just a Dark Souls game with these Mario sound effects. Yeah, just being, silly. Like, this is how you're supposed to do it. Just needed, sufficient enough marine biology in order to, enact this, Marine biology doesn't exactly cooperate with this camera, though, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Like, what is this camera? There we go. There we go. Now we can... Now we got sufficient enough marine biology in order to proceed with this section. Second-hand infuriation from this game. Fortunately, slipping off to the side is keeping me relaxed. I wonder what that could possibly be. It's a complete mystery. Oh. I gotta wonder how much marine biology I'm gonna have to be on in order to get up to there. Probably on a sufficient... quite a, quite the amount. Okay, so I gotta go down here now in order to, be gone! And you. Playing fire out of my Switch. So, how's that been going for you? Because, admittedly, I have sort of been yearning to get back to that after my time with Vanguard. Just as a nice sort of palate cleanser, really. Because I've been thinking about it for a while, and I do have a good idea as to how I want to approach it. Also, yeah, I don't think my any amount of marine biology is going to allow me to, get up to the... Oh. I think I see how this goes. You gotta, climb up onto the galleon. You gotta get up on the prow. In order to, yeah, that's how you do it. You have to I have to still get back on the boat. Working textures need to step away from that. Well, you never know. Some inspiration may come to you. We can hope. Yeah, I don't think the marine biology is going to help me anymore in this segment. Forgotten Pokemon being good or bad was actually fun and contention to develop the purest animals on the planet. Team Rocket Global Police involved over niche stuff. Yeah, that's something I always found kind of weird about in the anime. Just trying to absolve all Pokemon of being evil. They're saying, oh, Pokemon can't be evil. It's only the humans that are evil. Humans are always the cause of every single problem in the universe, and thus need to be purged. I am still convinced that Mystery Dungeon is the ideal world in the eyes of Game Freak. And I probably just miffed that they didn't come up with it first, and thus are, adamant that there's never going to be another Mystery Dungeon game because of it. Vaporizes Ash because of science. All Pokemon are pure, even Mewtwo. He's just angry at the scientists. Vaporizes Ash because of scientists. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, Ash was directly responsible for everything that Mewtwo went through, don't you know? You know, Ash had to suffer because of human guilt. That's how that works, right? Actually, training your Pokemon is fun, but I lost and Misty went about some more put together a better team, which is why the training rates are low. You actually need the tons of mons in the Yeah, that's... I really am just sort of yearning to get back into it, aren't I? I mean, from what I've heard at the very least, I think, halfway through Vanguard, if the level cap for around when you get to the end of the game is 65, so... I'm hoping that it's not going to take that much longer. Anyways, what's up with the giant eggs? Wow! Somehow they thought that was a good idea, just leaving themselves completely exposed. And oh hey! It's like Sonic CD. You'd love a what? Like the Arceus Legends and Pokemon are dangerous to teach you out of the wilds like you're risking death, which you are when you wander near the Alpha Rapidash in the first area. I mean, I've heard some other things happen with that Alpha Rapidash, just saying. Stuff that I'm probably not allowed to comment on in the stream. Justin Trudeau would see me hung from the rafters for that if he was still in power. Not supposed to admit our secret plans like that. Oh, so they're sponsored by McNaldo's, I see. I held my tongue to... Yeah, holding it... Why do they say hold your tongue? Because... I don't know, it seems like it would be quite uncomfortable to do. Plus it could slip between my fingers. No Pokemon yaps, but Pokemon give them the chance. Don't worry, I'm sure to get plenty of opportunity once we hit Vanguard again. Once we get to Monday. Eventually do not know what's being referred to and we'll keep it that way. That's probably for the best. And of course we got to include the Pokies in here somehow. Don the Mahomas on the matter prevented from baffling. You know, that's like saying watch your tongue, which... Even if you stick your tongue out, you can very, barely just see it in your peripheral vision. Anyways, Sonic CD reference. Again, you'd love a what? Like, I have a fair idea as to what she said, but I probably shouldn't say it. Again, Justin Trudeau is gonna get angry with me. Well, that was probably deserved. Just getting air juggled like that. There we go, flattened. Got me up because he's on this thing some really perfect. Yeah! That's what I get. That's how I feel as well. Also, I don't know, for some reason the sunflowers kind of reminded me of the one from Conker's Bad Fur Day. No idea as to why. Of course I'd mentioned that one particular sunflower. Another disc. Does this sound like this flatten? I mean, these Koopa... Oh! Well. Looks like we have our access to our next level. Let's go and beat up Shadow Mario first, because I'm fairly certain that this is going to be required for progression. What have you got to say for yourselves, Dad? Oh, Toesworth, you're here as well. Grrr! Let's go beat up the Faker again. I can't stress enough, the movement in this game when it does work is quite nice. Anyways, I'm gonna go come over here. Get over here, Faker. I'm gonna tickle your toes. Where do you think you're going, eh? The opposite direction I'm going for, that's for sure. I'm gonna tickle his toes. What do you think I said? Just have me running in circles, why don't you? Also, why doesn't he take damage from the spray going on here? In that particular second, let's see. Oh, there we go. Just about to ride that Yoshi too. Would you care to rephrase, Shadow Mario, please? Please! Anyways, nanners. See, we're in the freaking... What? I crave nanners. Yeah, there he is. Befriended Joshi. With his super powerful, I'm wondering, because I'm fairly certain there's some extra stuff we can do with Josh here now we have him. You know, aside from him being definitely allergic to water, because... It's like he treats water like it's the dip from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Which is just paint thinner. Fairly certain it was... There we go. Gotta get rid of the cheese. Oh no, it was just a blue coin. I was deceived. Just picture Mario hitting the white beard. Oh no. Not Mario, but like a garb. He had a super much just like why he's just that going out like hard. It's a hard. Oh dear. All right, I think this is where the marine biology really kicks in. The Ferris wheel looks normal so far, but when we actually get into the thing, they fly now. Okay, there we go. Now the Ferris wheel's going on control. He who still do the cheat. Yeah, exactly. This is what all the marine biology has been for. This is where the marine biology kicks in. It's like how many layers of marine biology are on at the moment. I'm on like 4. You're a little baby. Take a look at this. So you go up here, and then I think I'm still safe to do it from over here because now I got to just. Okay, I'm not on enough levels of marine biology. What the fluffy is? Yeah, you gotta be like an expert marine biologist in order to get through this segment. Just watch. Like, there we go. Now the marine biology is kicking in. Like, you think, aha, this just doesn't help anything. How are you supposed to get up here? Observe. Okay, clearly not on enough marine biology. Something needs a motive. Hush you. That's not what I'm getting at. Of course, you know that Mario is an expert in marine biology because he's a plumber. Plumbers know all about marine biology. See, there we go. Now we're doing it. I was like, aha, they didn't account for this, did they? They didn't account for that. That's the power of the marine biology at work here. Ladies and germs, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and mental gens. Into the abyss you go. Wonder where you pulled this fancy trick from. It's like, it is a complete mystery. It is a complete mystery how I know so much about marine biology. And there we go, the Ferris wheel just comes to a nice, relaxing halt. This whole thing here with the Koopas here, going up this Mario World style, this is what corporate America wants you to do for this segment. I don't think Walt Stewart needs to get enough cones to get Mario arrested. He commits enough felonies on his own. He takes after his father, I see. And now I just have a nice little casual Ferris wheel ride up to the top. And my marine biology powers are all but spent at this point. Like, forgive me, Master, I must go all out just this once. There we go. I'm probably gonna get shot for that whole thing. Oh, enough of that, that's it, that's... Oh. He's back for more, I see. He's got some new tricks up his sleeve. He's got a yellow egg. Let's go and see what he wants this time. Has been seen running around town holding some type of machine. The mustache man is so the surely he's got to be around here somewhere. It's like, I know where you live. The sound is tiny, we all know where we live. Okay, he's in this. There he is. Where do you think you're going, eh? Where do you think you... Where you going, huh? Just casually running in a circle. I've got him encased in this small area. Alright, what kind of new harebrained scheme are you up to now? Oh, he's actually moving. He's going somewhere that isn't just that one singular area. I can't believe it. He fiddled the riddle. It's only a matter of time. There we go. And I was about to turbo... You can't even use the turbo dash. You don't have a flood. Every time quick attack animation plays, the Pokemon is placed for one shot. It's still good when looking at the... Amazing. Anyways, there we go. We got ourselves a, we've hit the big 3-0. Oh. Alright, I guess we're up to these sorts of tricks again. We gotta get the rocket nozzle again. This time I actually do know where you live. There he is, just casually hiding around here with his rocket next to this big slavering of cheese. Or pineapple-flavored, like, goopy slime stuff. Like, seriously, that just looks like cheese to me. Where is he even going? Oh, he's actually going over here, the cheeky thing. Ah, dying. And yet still somehow the peons are completely in the dark about the nature of Bowser Jr. committing identity theft. There we go. Sniped. Gave it to him, snipe. Just about... Oh, so this is apparently rock jumping now.
Mario.
You are all weak, you are all bleeders! If God had wanted you to live, he would not have created me! Alright, time for a funny slide level. This can only go so well. Nailed it. I was thinking for some reason that would be a lot worse than it actually was. Lovely jubbly. Also, this... Since I now have the rocket nozzle, you know what we know what we must do now. It is time. It is time for pain unending. You know what time it is. Give me that rocket nozzle. It is time. This is Nicolas Cage time. If this boat can just get out of the way real quick. Come on, I don't have all day. It's time. Pachinko. Okay, so I still have the rocket nozzle here. That's, an asset. Oh, yes. Unfortunately, this means I don't have the hover nozzle, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, this... From what I can tell, this level's kind of jank. It's a little bit jank. So I don't think maybe the rocket nozzle would be the ideal player, because... Actually... I might be in with something here. Maybe the marine biology... There is still a little bit of marine biology left. We've yet to see, though. Results inconclusive. As Mario just sort of humps the wooden... I do at the very least kind of like the art style here. With these sort of, toy areas. It's kind of cute. You know, there's... At the very least, there's an intrinsic charm to these areas. Just looking sort of, like, handcrafted and whatnot. It's a shame they're mostly associated with pain unending. I suppose this would be a good time to ask real quick, out of curiosity, what do y'all reckon is the worst mission in this game? Because I feel this is most certainly up there. Just thankful there's no, like, time limit to this place or anything. That would be horrible. Also wondering how you're supposed to get to the other side of that. Also realizing there's no way to refill my water here. So it's like I gotta be extra, like, frugal with it. Also no coins aside from the red ones, meaning that, I can just die here in multiple horrific ways. I mean, it's definitely poison. Yeah, that seems like a fairly popular choice. I remember that one being pretty horrific too. Okay, only one more. I think the rocket has allowed us to cheese it. It really feels as though the way this game carries momentum is kind of borked. Like, you saw that, right? Yeah, that's the last one we need to do. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't gone down the thing yet. Just, I guess the rocket thing is just the way to do this properly. Come on. Oh! Nearly had it there. Time just to get there and create the punishment of the game over and generally unfun. Is that the one where you need Yoshi for in order to get there? I know there was one where you need to have Yoshi. At least in Fairly Certain there was one where you needed Yoshi. Or something about being on boats. Something about boats. That's poison. Oh. Somehow I knew. I had a feeling. Not sure how I'm supposed to get so much further in order to get the last one though. Just it's all in this area. This is where the setup begins. This is where the magic happens. This is how the sausage is made. It was just, I guess, don't touch the stick. Despite with the yellow stuff that requires Yoshi, you can't get rid of everyone. Just need to. That's it. Now I remember. I do remember something that egregiously horrible. Oh, so close on that one. That would have been amazing if that worked. Also, I'm very rapidly running out of water. No. No. And let me guess. Oh, okay, so it's restored, and I get all my water back. Yeah, this is kind of wretched, isn't it? It's like the watermelon thing all over again. This whole game is like Sisyphus Simulator. Not entirely certain as to why he's become a meme as of late, but for this game, I feel it's certainly fitting. Also, I think I'm gonna need some more water of my own right now, after this whole thing. Hydration is very important. Yeah, no idea why I just jumped over there when I meant to. Again, it's like jumping off this thing like stores momentum for when you jump, and then it just sort of releases it when you jump, and it just doesn't feel good. What I'm not sure if it's just the pins here which cause that, because I don't think I've experienced anything else in this game which has these sorts of momentum physics, if you can call them that. Wonderful. To think, that was probably the closest I was gonna get, just the first time around. It is sad to see, honestly. This really just feels more like luck than anything. You saw that, right? I was... It's kind of difficult to explain. It's like, the game just sort of weirdly, is weird with your momentums, like you... Game... Well... The pachinko area, everybody! Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to exit. And try again. This is not me giving up. Not yet. Actually... Probably should finish off the rest of Pingus Park. You ever just break your rear end? Apparently. It's like Mario ground pounded a little too much. Yeah, I think I'd be best just doing the rest of Pingus Island before doing the pachinko thing again. You know, just sort of a nice little end of stream treat. Just extra suffering. There, Yoshi. Oh yeah, oh boy, it's time for another secret. I would like calling me after you know, I often realize it's one of the best Pokemon translations. Yeah, it's like one of the most literal ones. Funny how that works. Oh, it was these ones. I'm fairly certain since these guys have your hat now, they your health just gradually decreases, meaning that we can just go over here, talk to this NPC right here, or really anyone, and just So, how's your weekend been going? Mine's been relatively quiet so far. Actually, I've been doing a fair bit of shiny hunting for most of the day. Finally, after so many years of promising that I'd do it since Ultra Sun and Moon, I finally got myself a shiny Litten for me to evolve eventually into Incineroar. So now I'm immediately moving on to finally getting shiny Skeledirge because I've wanted one for a while. How would you? Yeah, pretty good. That's a relief at least. It's time for another classic bit. Just give it a little bit more. You're so boring that I'd rather dive and talk to you. I can't believe it. This is just me whenever we go into the VC chat. Just I can't believe it. Mario died from yapping. I had to do it to him. And I immediately just whoop it. Fantabby-dozy. Alright, back into the can. Let's do this properly this time. I've done the funny. The funny has been achieved. We can move on now. Too bad when you see someone who keeps talking for an hour non-stop. Sounds about right. We're not gonna name names here. We're not that sort of place. All we do here is give Mario increasing amounts of concussions. Okay, I think I'm going to need the Josh for this. But it's tends to always be open. What do you mean? What do you mean? I basically... Can you get out of my way, please? You're getting in the way of my fun sliding tech. I just gotta find out where Josh is. Surely Josh is around here somewhere. Somewhere that's not too difficult to find. I don't remember where Josh is. I see you over there. At least assuming you need Josh for this. Or, you know, I could just sort of jump into the cup. Yeah, it's like there's a missing thing here which you need to apply a Josh to if you can ever find one. I'm just thinking as well, don't these, like, rocking pirate ship things usually have, like, seats? Like, you sit in them and they go in a loop, and then you scream a lot, and then the ride's over, and you're thinking, oh, that was worth it. And then you don't do it again. Those pirate ships don't have seats. So it's like you just stand on them and just basically die, I suppose. As is your want. So also, funny blocks. That was definitely worth it. So now I just gotta go out of my way to find the nanners. Where can I find nanas in this nightmare place? Also, what does this do? Oh my gods! I gotta hurry! Gather up all the coins! Before Mario has a heart attack! And I get nothing for it. Wonderful. Okay, so where's this Nana? Surely Nana has to be around here somewhere. I have not seen Nana yet. You know me. I'm all about Nanas. Oh, Nana is... That's not a Nana. You lied to me, funny Pianta tree. Oh, there is Nana. Now I remember. Nana obtained. And it's nice that Mario's actually able to swim while holding things. I feel as though in a lot of other games this just wouldn't be a thing. Unfortunately, Flood is allergic to Nanas, so he's unable to be used along whilst holding Nana. Mario, can you just get out of it? I'm gonna need a... I'm trapped in this bowl. Oh wait, I could just, do this, can't I? There we go, I'm just dumb. Alright. Here is Nanas. Let's go. Eat this booger. Eat this bogey. Now we just gotta apply Josh to the thing. And he's orange as well, meaning that... There we go. That felt like it took needlessly long. Oh boy, sunflowers and more moving blocks. Time for more PTSD. Just keeps going. You just gotta wait for it like a bus. The bus is coming, you gotta get on the bus. So far, so good at the very least. Let me just see if I can get this this one up here. Probably gonna need it, especially after Pachinko. Mario step. German bass. Barely made it. I see the problem. Okay, so I guess I just gotta, there we go, just gotta wait for this bus to arrive. There we go. Take one step, and then again. Oh, this seems like, hell. Let's see, where are you taking me, game? Oh, I see how it is. Just having me constantly waiting for blocks like I'm waiting for a bus. There, you see, I'm sometimes competent at video games. Sometimes. You know what? Bluff it, we ball! Hehe. didn't think that was gonna work. At least not the first time. There's still a little bit of marine biology in me left. I didn't expend it all on that one. Anyways, I think it's Shadow Mario time. Let's go beat him up. There he is. Park Mario. Padu. What does that sign even say? I gotta look now. What does this even say? Back up a little bit. Also, what's going on with the shadows over there? Does that say Padu? It looks like it says Padu. Welcome to Padu Park. Where the heat waves are insane. It's like Florida, except worse. In saying that, at the very least there's plenty of water here. And then again, when it comes to Disney, there was also a fair bit of water. Unfortunately, most of it was coming from the sky. Good old Florida fun. Where is he gone? Okay, there he is. Where is he? Where does he think he's going? Oh, my frames! The frames! Shadow Mario's new devious weapon! You are no match for my shotgun powers. No! Okay, let me just, rearm up. There we go. Now, you're free. Up. My. I know something about this area in particular. Just the game doesn't like it when I do that. There we go. Casually taking joy in the suffering of others. Yeah. Mission accomplished. And now there's just one more segment to Pingus Park, and then we can spend the rest of the stream suffering in Pachinko Land. Doesn't that sound lovely? I don't know, feels as though we've been making decent progress at the very least. Here we go. Oh, it's this one. Now I remember. Now I remember this one being an assured nightmare. We're probably going to lose all our lives on this one. So be prepared. Be prepared. Yep, just gotta deal with all these balance. Or at least someone here is contentious about how Bowser Jr. is effectively public enemy #1. At least someone's in the know around here. You know, for once. Balin Wonderland. No, it's Balins. You gotta go and shoot the Balins. Alright, I've been neglecting to interact with the NPCs because I'm just here for the community service, man. I just want to actually get on with my vacation. You know, get back and then get turned into paper. Let's see, I think, yeah, I think I gotta go up over here. Wahee! Well, here we go. Gotta do this in 3 laps, so, well, that's 2. That's another 2. I don't think making these funny trick shocks is gonna necessarily do me any good. I do appreciate at the very least for Larry to just ride the roller coaster without having to resort to doing the Mecha Bowser fight again. Like you treat this like a normal roller coaster ride at Disney World. There we go, we got 11. Now we just gotta mop up the rest of them. I have to complete 2 more circuits. Oh dear. Oh, triple kill. Yeah, I feel as though the ones on the loop there are going to be the most egregious ones. Yeah, they're just all over there now. Oh! Just collided with the rail. Oh, nailed those ones, so it's just those 3 left. If I can actually hit them. Damn this angle. Those 3 are just sitting there gloating, just knowing that they're going to be my undoing. Like, look at him, he's never gonna hit us. That was like his best shot and he missed. I think I messed up this time around. It's a shame, really, just, I don't have a good angle on him. Like, I can't really descend at all, it's just... And then he just falls off and dies. Like, pretty crummy roller coaster if it just kills you at the end. You know? Anyways, we gotta go and do it again. I suppose for a first attempt that was a good first shot. At the very least, you know, just gotta keep it positive, you know? As before the suffering really kicks in. Not bad for a first... Yeah, not bad, not bad. Would have been better if you got in the first attempt, though. Well, at least I know where I'm going now. Just gotta, ignore all the civilians until I hit the one which I actually need to talk to. Out of my way, please. I gotta go and embarrass myself in public again. Yeah, just the angle that you actually have in terms of how you're able to aim. It's just feels as though for those last 3 in particular, it just wasn't working at all. What was that? How did I miss that? It was 3 feet in front of me. Yeah, so this time around is worse. Considerably worse. Hit that one, I believe. Yeah, actually trying to aim flood feels as though you... It feels as though I'm constantly off target. Okay, I got those two at the very least. Can I get, No, I can't get that one. That would be silly. That would be impractical. Why would you ever want to do that? How do I keep missing these? It's worse when it collides with the... Oh. Yeah, it's worse when it just collides with the wall there. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able... Obviously, this time around was worse. Did I miss that, like... Just going to, skip the humiliation ritual. Let's just, Yeah, you know the drill. At the very least, I save lives this way. And that's the most important thing. Welcome to the rest of the stream, by the way. We'll just see, it is unfortunately, because if this goes on for any long, we might not get a chance, we might not have time to do Pachinko again. And that would be the real pity. That would be the real tragedy of the stream, not being able to do Pachinko. 2-on-1 won that, right? Well, I mean, I do think the parrots in this game look kind of cute. Just cute little birds. Just sort of wondering why they're in this nightmare place. Yes, before the roll cut, you win! We'll give you a prize. If you lose, you die. Nice of them to omit that little detail. There we go. I panicked. Feels as though the hitboxes are only generous sometimes. Still have no idea when the best opportunity to hit those free are, though. 'Cause it feels like the best time for you to hit those is when you're, when they collide with that rail. Okay, this is where the fun begins. Yeah, it feels as though it's impossible to gauge your aim here. I got those at the very least. Oh, that one at the very least. Can I? No, I can't aim at these ones. Oh, wait. I was gonna say one might be into a chance, but, not really. Keep aiming too high. Or too low. Just not aiming anywhere I need to. How is it that's that one and they keep missing? I can kind of see why a lot of people aren't so fond of this game now. Stuff like this. Worst part about it, of course, is that regardless of which version that I'd be playing, I'd still be just going for this from an intrinsic design standpoint. Canon was also almost Ashio. Like, what could you possibly mean, Neuven? I don't have any sort of canon. Like, it's dubious as to whether the Gunblade is even canonical to, whatever it is I do now. 'Cause, well, that wouldn't necessarily make any sense. Here we go again. That fluffy... I think that when you're low, you have to compensate by aiming a little higher because I noticed you have the peak of roller coaster, the most... That probably makes sense. Starting to think I maybe am starting to flag a little, admittedly. This is like... First time I did it, I got super close, and now I'm just doing progressively worse. Running you, fulfilling your decks, unique rewards, often having you train Pokemon is able to care about this entire series meet. Yeah, I can't help but feel as though I'm starting to flag a little bit. Just I hate to say it, but I think this mission is on the verge of defeating me, at least for the time being. Normally I only do episodes 1 to 7. That's fair. That's fair. And I can kind of see why most people do. In fact, if I do this in the future, I may just stick to doing that. Just for, Actually, I just remembered. We can do the last part of Rico Harbor. Let's do that one. Let's hurry over and do that one. Just as a sort of little, break from this. I almost forgot about that. Game doesn't look too... By all means, just, I'm sure you can get it on your perfectly legal GameCube, Noivern. Island expects to tie me physically? What do you mean? What do you mean they tie you physically? Yeah. I'm just gonna do this one to have a little bit of a break from the pain. So as me playing for it like desert levels wants me to take. I kind of get that. Anyways, let's see what Yoshi wants from me this time. How am I meant to appease the Josh this time? One must wonder how to appease the Josh. Oh, he wants the durian. I think I remember this being kind of annoying as well. You gotta get up here somehow. This level looks so good already. Loving it. Hey. So I think you just gotta go up here, ground pound the thing. There's a durian. Fortunately, fairly certain you can't pick these up. You just gotta football them. Camera, please. Football. Oh, that worked. Alright then, now I just gotta do something with the Josh. Oh, that looks like something we have to go and do. Is there any other fruits here for me to feed the Josh? There we go. I was gonna say there we go, and then I think I'm starting to see a problem with this level. Yeah, still have a little bit of a sniffle, which probably isn't helping my endurance with this whole thing. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to do the funny. There we go. Just get Yoshi, no! I can't believe it. Yoshi just liquidized. I think what also doesn't help is that I think well, it's implied that I obviously need Josh, because otherwise, why wouldn't I just use the rocket nozzle? Why wouldn't I just use the funny fart thing? Okay, so... It's another durian. At least I'm assuming there's durians. No, I do not want banana. I can kind of see why a lot of people just tend to not go for the 8th levels. I'm thinking maybe once this is over, I'll start a bit of a poll. I think maybe a poll might be in order. Just to be like, do you want me to do the mission 8s in this game, or would you rather me just there we go, there's a durian. Like, would you rather me just do missions 1 to 7, or do you want to see the suffering? Because we just casually play football. Football. I consider it with you game. Yeah, you're gonna have to forgive the lack of commentary here. I feel a lot of this game has taken a lot out of me. It's starting to take its toll, as it were. I was kind of worried these platforms would shrink, honestly. Because, as you know, 4 out of 10 platforms do tend to experience unexpected shrinkage. Seek a medical profession, and if you encounter platform shrinkage. There we go. No, Yoshi. Oh, come. How is this remotely fed? Josh resets my nozzles? Okay, so at the very least, I do want to, at the very least, go out on a bit of a high note. Just, you know, no one wants to see this end in failure, right? So, the way I see it, we're just going to, try to get at least one more sprite, and then I'll, we'll get into the discussion regarding, progression at a later point. Because it feels as though once you hit, like, the level 8 missions, that's when this whole thing starts to get, ugly. The cracks start to show in this game's armor. I'm starting to realize now. With regards to his absolutely, cruel, unusual behavior with regards to mission design. Lady, can you not? I'm trying to line up a football shot. There we go. Yeah, fairly certain Josh just reset your nozzles. Well, so you can't backflip with Josh as far as I'm aware, which is strange and unusual behavior. Chicken needles. Ooh, by the skin of my teeth. Yeah, I'm noticing this, this whole, there's been a lot of close shaves this time around. That not being one of them. Feels so good. Mainly a fair bit of this is starting to make me appreciate a lot of the mission design in 64 as well, because at the very least, it wasn't anything like this. It felt a lot more well put together, if that makes sense. Like it's actually would be impossible for a human being to complete it. Without the patience of a saint. Try doing this, get Yoshi out, then try feeding him something that makes him orange. Spray the Well, okay then, we'll give that a shot. I'm guessing all the fruits, can we... Okay, so we can ground pound with Josh. That's good to know. So we got a thing. What could make Josh orange? That's orange. Let's see what happens when we have orange platforms. I'm guessing it's just more so helpful for cut. More like goober. Hush you. This game has left me tired and wasted. those things, really, where I can't help but feel as though my sleep schedule is really sort of coming back to bite me at this point, because here I was thinking, oh, what was that? I was thinking, oh, you know, just being, having a little bit of an attitude for these streams will probably help, but, feeling the fatigue is really starting to set in here, in place of the marine biology from earlier. Not that I... Okay, that's fair enough, that's fair enough. Hope you're enjoying the stream as it is, as I, suffer through sunshine. It's a shame as well, because it's like, when this whole event started, when this whole game started, I was a lot more, jubilant about the proceedings. I was having fun. I remember when I was having fun. There we go, more orange. I'm assuming the orange is going to help. I think I'm starting to see a little bit of an issue here. It was pink. Okay, it was pink. Well, time to try and get some pink at the... Oh. That Yoshi was of no use to us. He had to die. He had seen my embarrassing crimes and has to no witnesses, even though there's a whole bunch of witnesses in this harbor. They shall be dealt with later. You can count on that. I'm at least assuming this is supposed to be a durian, right? Just this weird looking brown goober fruit. It just zooms all over the place. I don't know who thought this was a good idea to make it so Yoshi only accepts these goober fruits as currency for his services. Once again, it's more just sort of strange, unusual collectors, Hail Zone behavior. Not sure, however, I should be relying on the spin jump this, so let's see what a mask melon does to Josh. There we go, now we got pink. Let's see what pink does. Okay, it causes me to ascend. That would be useful if I was over there, but I'm not. Unless... Nope. 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 The marine biology wasn't working there. I think I am just probably gonna stick with purple and just try to, muscle it out. You know, I'm just thinking. I have been thinking, just, especially with regard to how I am currently handling Vanguard, just... I feel I'm trying to do that thing where I, set unnecessary challenges from ability the best right with thing, because you're basically able to get max height and coast your way across the... Yeah, but I gotta get over there first. Unless you suggest there's another way of me getting over there. I am wondering if the helipad is probably my best bet here. Just for getting over there. And I'm getting absolutely everything except the goober fruit that I need. There we go. Football. Yeah, I am thinking, admittedly, probably just for my own sanity, starting from next stream, probably just going to stick with missions 1 through 7. Because I am starting to get the reason why, Val. Because unfortunately, I do not know the secret of Mario's jump. That's what we're going to get some height spin over to the main platform. From there, I should be able to flood you with. Yeah, but that's assuming that I'm able to spin jump in the correct direction. It's like, wow. Okay, let's try this again. Nailed it. Okay, I think I'm, I'm starting to learn more marine biology. It's kicking in again. Isn't this amazing, everybody? See, this feels like it's supposed to be the intended way you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to ride these platforms that's... Yeah, this just feels like it's the intended means of production. Oh. I was worried there that Yoshi might have disintegrated again. And there we go. Pain is finally over. Time to abandon you like in Mario World. Jumping when you want to go, you instantly want to make sure you're holding the direction you want to go when you... Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyways, I think, given the time, I think that's going to be all for now. It's like, at the very least, we tried Pachinko, and, unfortunate to say, I think from here on out, we're just going to be focusing on missions 1 through 7. You know, because I kind of value my enjoyment over trying to 100% this game, which I wasn't going to do anyways. We're just here to beat the game and not try to get any blue coins. So unfortunately, anyways, I think that's a good place to leave off for the time being. You know, we got ourselves a direction in which to go at the very least, which is probably going to be Noki Bay, starting from this and Sienna Beach is going to be next time. So yeah. Hopefully, this new visual direction for the streams isn't too much of an issue. Also, hopefully the lag hasn't been too much of an issue here, because basically what I've done to try and combat it is essentially just try to disable a lot of the stuff running in the background. So no Steam, no browser, just basically just the bare fundamentals, and I think it's actually working. I think it's just a case of not clogging up my my setup with all sorts of things that I don't necessarily need. So, yeah. Glad to see that it wasn't the filter which was the problem after all, so I actually get to use it in streams. Hooray! Be prepared to see this a lot more. This is probably actually just going to be a hallmark of the streams now, so get used to that. So, yeah. Again, apologies for cutting this on a bit of an anticlimactic note, but I kind of underestimated how egregious some of these missions were. This game has defeated me, admittedly. But yeah, just... I'll let you go. Take care. Bye for now.